Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 41 of Europa Universalis IV as Barat. Before we get started, this is the first EU4 video where I am using my new microphone, so hopefully we are now going to completely eliminate all of those horrible robotic-y sounds that were coming from the previous one. Secondly, as I've had to change the way I record slightly due to the new microphone, I'm also trying out a new piece of recording software. Hopefully that should help to reduce, or even better, completely eliminate the audio sync issues that I was having with Shadowplay, and might even improve the video quality slightly as well. Although you probably won't notice that on YouTube, given the fact that YouTube just tends to make every video look horrible. So, trying to remember what I was doing. I remember we were taking chunks out of our neighbours. We're still trying to avoid the possibility of a coalition. Afghanistan still really hate us, but they are in a regency council at the moment, and their area is only 5, so I don't think we have to worry too much about Afghanistan. We were taking little chunks out of our neighbours here and there. I think the next target is to go to war with Kathiawar again and take provinces from them. That would certainly be good because it would join us all up, as we did manage to take Ahmedabad from Malwa again, who are our rivals at the moment. We have taken a lot of stuff back, which is good. I think we still don't have any valid rivals, I don't think. Oh no, we do have a rival. We are rival to Afghanistan, but nobody's rivaling us backwards. No, rivaling us back. So let's look at the coalition map. So it's mainly Afghanistan, Bengal, Malwa, Jaunpur, Afghanistan, Multan. Afghanistan's the only one that I'm worried about, and I'm only worried about it because they tend to bring the Ottomans in, which I don't want to happen. Although, I was going to say it looks like the Ottomans have lost a bit of land, but I'm not necessarily sure that they have. We will carry on though, as before. We will attempt to try and take some of this stuff. Let's have a quick look at my truce timers here. So our truce with Bengal is 6 years away. Our truce with Kathiawar, I believe, has gone. They don't have any allies, which is why I want to declare on them. I am actually building a spy network there so we can start to get some... Do we not have claims, actually? I think we actually lost a lot of the claims when we released it, because we do get claims on everything for being Barat, but then we lost them again. So we need to make 3 more claims. I mean, we could try and do it without making the claims, but that means we get more aggressive expansion. So we will allow that to tick on. Let's just unpause while I go and have a little look what else has going. Military access we're not too bothered about. Royal marriage from Nepal. Do I really want to take that? I mean, Nepal are very, very small, and they haven't been all that useful in previous wars. I might have to go and eat up Nepal at some point. Truce with Malwa is in 29. Truce with Jaunpur... Our truce with Jaunpur is already up, actually. We could go straight over and fight a war with Jaunpur. Now, they are allied with Afghanistan, which I don't really like. So how did I get to them last time? They're allied with Kashmir. And I don't have an alliance with Kashmir. Kashmir are allied with Tabaristan, who I don't care about. I think that's what I did last time. I think I actually went to war with Kashmir to bring Jaunpur in. And then... yeah, that's what I did. So maybe I should be doing that again. Just so that we can get Jaunpur onto a separate truce timer. Maybe even take another little piece of land and give it back to Jharkhand. And I'm assuming we do have a CB against Kashmir. We do indeed. I could even call in Nepal for what little use they would be. Now, Malwa's never going to give me access. Let's unpause. Let's go ahead and just turn on our forts, just in case. We are still making money. We've got decent money in the bank. We don't really want to give Kathiawar a chance to get an alliance, but at the same time, I would still like to get the rest of my claims. We're trying to annex Jan, so if we are going to take anything from Jaunpur, it might be better to do that sooner rather than later. Kathiawar, are you in a war? You are not in a war. Oh, you're just trying to move troops between your 2 provinces. That is fine. Let's go and start moving some of our troops around towards Jaunpur then. And we'll try and jump on them, and again, we'll see how much aggressive expansion we would get if we took some land. My main concern at the moment is just having them on a separate truce timer so that it makes coalitions more difficult to form. That's what we're sort of aiming for here. And then all the time we are getting more spy network points that we can use against Jainpur. How many leaders do we have? We've got one over there. You are our 2-star general. Let's go and assign you to this army here. There we go. Make sure we stay unpaused. And we are probably in a position to go and start. France have started done their first circumnavigation. Let's go down to speed 2. Let's just make sure nothing weird's going on. You still don't have any alliances. So you've got your alliance. Right, we're not bothered about your alliance. It's you. You're with Tabaristan and Jainpur, which is exactly what we want. So if we declare war on you, and we say we want to take Baisi Raja, which is the closest one to us, we'll bring Nepal in anyway. They're not all that useful, but... So we can go and do that. And now what we want to do is start sieging out bits of Jainpur. We'll have to keep our eye out for their army. Let's go and bring our army a little bit closer, our secondary army. Just in case if Jainpur come over here, we can try and jump on them before they get to us. We are actually just about to engage their army. They've got a 36 stack there that I was not aware of. Let's go ahead and in our policies turn on our 5% discipline. Be nice if we could get that when we get that extra 20% military or extra 20 military combat ability. Look at that, we're already crushing them. A 20 stack versus a 30 something stack, and they've just got like absolutely murdered. So that is fine. You guys continue into there actually. And we'll get that stack up on there. We'll sort of work all 3 forts at the same time. We don't have a siege general over there, which is a little bit of a shame. But hopefully we'll get this sieged out pretty quick. Once we've given Jainpur a little bit of a kicking, we might actually be able to go and sort this war out with Kathiawar without having to wait for everybody else. We did lose quite a few troops, which is a little bit of a shame. In fact, let's go ahead and move you guys back into the friendly territory, just so you can recover some manpower. We do have plenty of manpower available. Then you can be a force ready to deal with Jainpur's army if it comes down again. You've got siege. You don't have siege, actually. You'd have been better with the other leader there. I think I might actually swap these guys out. Let the smaller stack. We'll move the smaller stack into this province here. And then I'll move these guys out into Jainpur. These guys should be safe further south anyway, this smaller army. So we'll just allow these guys to actually get in. Of course, we've got our vassal coming in as well, who is going to help immensely. So we want this army. And you can go and march yourself to Jainpur. You don't have a siege leader, but... you do have more men, so it's slightly safer. Just keeping my eye on Kathiawar, because I don't really want them to get an alliance. Although most alliances they could possibly get, we could probably deal with. It'd be nice if these sieges went a little bit quicker. We do have 4 cannons in each of these stacks. What are we like in terms of our force limit? We are well below. How many... cannons do we need to get the bonus these days? 6. So we need 6 artillery. We've got 3 stacks. If we go and get ourselves 6 more artillery. And we'll add 2 to each stack. Right, there are quite a few units coming in. We've got an idea that we can get here. And we can get innovative ideas. Cheaper mercenaries. Now, we might be taking some land. What are we like on our admin tech at the moment? We are behind the time. But there again, 5% cheaper technology costs is fantastic. So let's sort of beeline towards the cheaper tech. And the quicker we get that, the quicker it'll sort of pay for itself. So we've got a few of Kashmir's armies in here now. I think overall we've still got every chance of beating them if we need to. Looks like they're trying to... we could just go and jump on that army. Where are you heading into? You're heading into there. Oh, unfortunately, I can't get there in a single tick. What about if I engage with you guys? You don't have much progress. What about if I go in there with you? They are actually locked. So they're going in. We don't have a general with this army, which is fine. I don't think we really need it, but we're about to throw in a massive stack with a lot of numbers. So we're just sort of concentrating on sieging one fort at a time, really. We should definitely win that battle. And like I said, our vassal is definitely getting work done. So there's another war won. 10 noble regiments in Arcot. Gain 25 local autonomy in Marwa, or lose... We'll take local autonomy in one province. Not really bothered about that. You don't have siege. The other guy doesn't have anything anyway. Let's go and... Well, we do want to try and take their capital out as quickly as we possibly can. Where do you think you're going? You don't need that artillery there, surely. So we've got this little 10 stack from Kashmir wandering around. I'm not bothered about them at all. Can we intercept you? I'll just pick off all these little 1 stacks that they're producing for me to go and kill. Death to spies. Jampur added minus 25 to the spy network in Bharat. So we're not too bothered about that. Before we get caught, can we go and fabricate another claim over here? Not yet. We need 30. This is one of the changes they made in the 1.17 patch. Is now it goes up by 5% for every additional claim. So it does get quite expensive. Another 2 stack down there. We won't be able to crush them because we don't have 2-to-1 numbers. But we'll certainly be able to hurt them a little bit if we catch them. This fort has almost fallen. Now, I'm not too... I think we did stat wipe them, actually. I'm not too sure if we do want to take anything from Jampur. I mean, we might as well. If we're at war with them, we might as well be making use of that. Now, it looks like Kashmir's army is down here giving issue to Gojat. Is this Gojat? Yeah, we're not too bothered about that. So let's go ahead and put some of these artillery together. Hopefully we can do it without getting them all to path through this guy's army. We'll move the other 2 shortly when I've worked out a safe route. Yeah, well, you're just sending 1 cannon. I'm not particularly bothered about that. Could we chase you down? You could probably come down here and deal with these guys, but I'm not that interested in doing it. Can we get you over here? Yeah, let's go and put you on there on top of another fort. Just cannons upon cannons. Okay, you've got better chance of sieging now that you've got those extra 2 cannons there. So we'll allow that to continue. And as soon as Baghel Khan falls, we'll come down here with you and try and get some work done. Now, where are you going? Are you going to go and join those guys there? Yes, you are. So 49% chance that that's going to fall. Those guys are trying to unsiege a province that's worth nothing. Our vassal has managed to successfully siege a province there. How quickly can we get there? Relatively quickly. Let's go and get there and see if we can engage that Jampur stack. If we can take it down, it will help us no end. Now we've got an extra 2 units there. Do we have any in our template? Can we edit the... That's just 20 mercs. No, so that's fine. So what are we looking like for a stack at the moment? Looks like 14, 4 and 6. That's 22 stack. We should win that battle nice and easily. Definitely going our way. We do have that river crossing, which doesn't particularly help, but we won the fight. So let's take those guys down now. What do we want to do here? Lose some money or gain 3 inflation? We'll gain the inflation. And we'll take this army and we'll come down here and deal with Kashmir's troops. And then we want to take these 2 and get them up to... Where's the army that doesn't have the 6 cannons? You don't have 6 cannons. So let's get you guys in this army if we can get you there safely. It is going relatively well. Again, keeping our eye over here on Kathiawar. They still don't have any allies yet. States gaining influence. We're up to 30 spy networks, so let's go ahead and fabricate a claim. And we want one on Gurnar, so we'll do that. Now, unfortunately, to get the next claim, we'd need 35 spy network points. So we're probably not really going to have an opportunity to do that. And being in 2 wars at once isn't a fantastic idea. We do still have Tabaristan to worry about over here. Where is Tabaristan anyway? So this guy's right over here, the other side of Afghanistan. Why are they even involved in this? We beat that army. Let's bring this army over here, and then we can deal with Tabaristan. Because they're getting a little bit annoying. And then we'll have an army over here ready to pounce on Kathiawar then. That seems like a very good plan. They are sieging out some provinces, but they're relatively worthless. And yeah, Kathiawar still has no allies, so we'll deal with them afterwards. Get those 2 artillery in with that army. That will increase their siege speed. We have lost a little bit of manpower. We are currently losing some money, but we are reinforcing quite heavily at the moment. Our fort maintenance is one of the most costly things. I mean, we could go ahead and turn our forts off, but then we'd have lost already now. But we will be going over there to deal with those guys. So there we go. We have 14, 4, and 6. That will speed up that siege. 28% on both of our sieges against Jampur at the moment. We do have the war goal as well. Now, again, remember, we're not really bothered about taking anything from Kashmir. We might just take some money from them or war reps or something like that. They still haven't got our fort yet. So the plan is we are going to go and jump in there and try and kill that stat before they take it. They do have a wall breach, which is a little bit worrying. Jampur are coming in again with another 34 stack. But I really don't think they've got what it takes to be able to kill us off. So we're just going to stay here. We've got a 42% chance now on both of our sieges. If we can get those, we can just go in and sort of ruffle stomp on Jampur a little bit. So we're now fighting against Tabaristan. Looks like Jampur might be coming over here to try and reinforce. Now the battle is definitely going in our favour. We did roll an excellent 9 there. Well, it looks like Jampur might get here in time to... actually, no, I don't think they will. There's still a good couple of provinces away. This battle should be over by the time Jampur arrives, and indeed it is. Whether or not they decide they still want to try and attack, I mean, they might do. I could definitely go around here and try and squish some of these small stacks. If they do go and throw in and attack this this army, it'll be a little bit of a concern, but I'm not overly worried about it. Yeah, they are actually trying to engage me there. However, we have just won this battle. Can I get out of here in time if I go in... Yeah, I can go in that direction. Let's move you guys a little closer in, and then we can jump on them with another army. 42% chance that Jampur itself is going to fall. Now then, you're actually moving out of there. Let me go and try and engage you. Again, it will cost us a little bit in manpower, but anything that we can do to very much reduce their numbers down is going to be good. Let's get you in another Jampur fort, because you're not allowed to have them. So we're actually taking some hard hits there. When are you guys going to arrive? Might be a little bit too long. What's happened here? Oh yeah, we've completed a core. We need a good roll here, guys. An 8. That'll help a little. We're actually about to lose that battle. Don't think you guys can get there in time. When are you going to get there? The 13th of November. Yeah, we're not going to be able to hold out for another... We are in our own territory, though. So let's go and apply the leader to you. You want the one without the siege, actually. Our good leader who doesn't have siege. We'll go and throw you in. They actually got away, oddly enough. But we'll still go over there and give you a kick in anyway. You guys go home and recover. I am fine with that. Means we don't have a leader in this army at the moment, but I think we'll be okay. Now, we did beat Tabaristan's army, so can we get them out of this war? Would they be willing to take a white peace? No, still wouldn't. Negative 45 reasons. Okay, there's another core complete. There we go. We should win that battle quite nicely now. We can choose a technology, which is Diplotech. We might as well do that. We're still not ahead of time. So there is going to be a new patch coming out for EU4 soon. I'm not too sure on the exact date, but what they're actually doing is changing the way that technology works for Western countries. Well, not for non-Western countries. So instead of it just being like it is at the moment, if you actually look at technology, because I am of the Indian tech group, this will be just fine. Because we are the Indian tech group, our technology is 50% more, so it's 150%. They're actually changing that. I can't remember what the exact mechanic is, but basically now technology can spread to different neighbouring cultures, and you can embrace that technology. So it's almost like an industrial revolution sort of thing throughout the land. It does seem like quite an interesting mechanic. I'm certainly interested to see how that works out. So we are crushing a few armies. Let's just go and unsiege that. Need to stop pausing. I don't think there's an awful lot that they can do. Now we'd like to give Jaipur to Jharkhand if we can. I'm guessing Jaipur aren't willing to peace out yet. So what if I was to... let's flip your capital over to my guys. And we want this to go to Jharkhand. So if we try and sue for peace with you, if I want to take that, you're not willing to give it. Negative 29. You do have to remember, of course, that they're not co-belligerized, so we do need double the war score to take anything. That's fine. Is our trade fleet still trading? Yes, it is. What are we like on our naval force limit? We are slightly under, but not enough for concern. Still no allies with Kathiawar, which is very good. They do have a 13 stack though, so we need to be able to deal with that. Jaipur have got a 20 stack up there again, which I'm not worried about at all. We're just going to try, if we can, go over there and give them a kicking, if we can get to them directly. They don't even have full morale yet. We do kind of have them boxed in here at Sirhind. And still minus 21% chance to take that. We don't have any siege on this general. They are trying to get out of there. They're going to get out on the 8th. We're going to arrive on the 10th. Oh, it's those guys we're actually running into. So we did get a little squish there. We can't actually get around to them going in that direction, so we won't bother. Looks like they're probably going to try and come around the other way. But we've gone over the 20-minute mark, so I'm going to end the video here. We'll conclude this war, hopefully, next time. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.